guys, so I am excited to be sharing a new travel vlog with you. I am currently in Miami. I am going to be heading to my cruise port very soon. This is my very first cruise. I have never been on a cruise before, and I decided to cruise with Virgin Voyages. And I chose that cruise line because adults only. That's what got me. No kids around. So like, I've done vacations before where, you know, there's kids around. It's not like a big deal. Like, I know there's gonna be kids around, but for once I wanted something relaxing, something with like parties at night, very adult oriented. So that's why I chose Virgin Voyages, and I got a pretty good deal on it. I've heard the food is amazing, and I'm just really excited because I am solo. So this is another solo trip. I haven't been on a solo trip since my first one I did last year in Disney World. I'm trying to step out of the box a little bit, do something different, and we're going to be stopping in Cozumel, Mexico, and Bimini, Bahamas. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. So I have to finish getting ready, pack up my stuff, and my hotel is going to be dropping me off at the terminal. I flew into Miami yesterday because they say to give yourself a day before your cruise, so that way you're not flying in, something happens, your flight gets delayed or canceled, and you miss your cruise because they're leaving without you. So recommend flying in the day before and staying nearby. And I was lucky to stay at a hotel that offers a shuttle from the airport and from the hotel to the terminal. So yeah, I need to finish getting ready, and I will show you guys the full fit before we head out. Fit check. I'm gonna get a little extra with the shoes today and wear these chunky sandals. So I'm really excited. So this is going to be my embarkation outfit and kind of what I'm gonna wear until they bring my suitcase up and I can change, because there is a dinner reservation that I have later tonight and the PJ party, but we'll catch back up when I get to the cruise terminal. I've been on the ship for like over an hour now, just kind of exploring. I grabbed myself a coffee and something to eat because my Uber ride was miserable from my hotel. I originally was supposed to get a shuttle from the hotel, but it was running late, and I'm like, oh, I'll save time, I'll just get myself an Uber. No, the traffic was terrible in downtown Miami, and then my Uber driver was like confused as to how to get around the port, and it was so busy, and it was like a 2.5 hour drive that could have taken probably an hour. So that was terrible. As soon as we got to the terminal, I'm like, I'm done, I'm out. So I brought my bag up myself because, again, I'm like, I'm not waiting around for anybody else anymore. I have lost my patience at this point. Carried my suitcase up straight to my room. I got my little wristband to open the door to use my bar tab for, which my bar tab can be used for alcohol, non-alcoholic specialty beverages like my iced coffee, I think like milkshakes. So I went to the galley for some lunch, and I got a burger and fries because I was like, I need some protein because I had waffles for breakfast. Anyway, so around 4:30 I have to do the muster drill, and then there is a solo sailor meetup at like 5:15, and I'm gonna go to it. I'm just really nervous that like it's gonna be just me, or it'll be me and then like a bunch of like really old people or something. So I'm gonna try and be nice and social though, so I'm gonna go to that because I am by myself, and this is my first cruise and my first solo cruise. So then I have dinner reservations tonight at Pink Agave, which is a Mexican restaurant on board, and then after that they have the PJ party, which I'm excited for because I can wear PJs. Like, I can be comfortable. I don't have to wear like heels or anything. I got these little slippers, and I'm starting to get into a better mood because, yeah, the Uber was awful. But once I got on board, I'm like, I feel a lot better. I will show you guys the room and keep you posted throughout the whole cruise. I'm gonna do a little room tour. I think it's decent size for a single person. I'm also a small person, so it's enough. But there's the bed. Got this little vanity here. My coffee was the first thing I went to get because I was dying. Me. Got your TV. Then we have the balcony, which I haven't gone out here yet, but okay, there we go. I'm having a hard time with doors today. Okay, so they say you have to close it really well or you will lose your air conditioning, okay? But this is the port. Out on the balcony, you've got hammock and a little table to sit at. I am unreasonably nervous about falling over, but that's just because I'm afraid of heights. So I'm not exactly like real close to the railing, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Having the balcony is gonna be the nice part. Like just drinking a nice little drink out here. I'm very excited now. Everything is, all the hard part is over. I got back from the sail-off party a little while ago. I had some free champagne. Everyone was around like dancing, having a good time. I decided to come back to the room and do my hair, touch up a little bit, and I'm gonna change into a different dress because I'm going to dinner at 8:15. I brought a lot of outfits, so I kind of need to like wear them all. I gotta find a reason to. It's a little different for me being by myself. I did go to the solo sailor meetup, which was pretty cool. There was a lot of people, or a lot more people than I expected, I should say. A little bit older than me, some seem to be around my age, but Virgin Voyages is starting this new thing where there's a group chat for solo meetups, and it's specifically for people who are cruising solo, which I think is going to become more popular, which I think is really good because I think everyone should do a solo trip. Now, I'm not exactly an extrovert, so I know I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time with the party parts of finding people to be around or like dance with or something, so maybe after a few drinks I can feel a little more open to doing that, but it's the first night, so I need a little bit of time to get acclimated. Yeah, so that's the update for now. There are feathers all over because of my little sleeves. So I had dinner at Pink Agave and I tried a couple of little things. I started with the guacamole and chips, amazing. And then after I tried, they had these small chicken enchiladas. They were decent, could have been a little spicier. When I eat Mexican food, I kind of like it to be like spicy. But then the couple next to me were like, you have to try the potatoes. And it was these potatoes with chorizo, and they were right because I had a nice amount of spice. It was delicious, but I was so full. I didn't finish those, and I also wanted dessert. I ended up getting these chocolate tacos that were filled with dulce de leche, and oh my god. Like, the meal kept getting better and better. So I've never actually sat and ate by myself at like a restaurant setting before. I've done it at like Panera or fast food or whatever, but it was a little awkward at first because, you know, you're sitting there by yourself and then there's like a couple on this side, there's a couple on this side, and I'm just like on my phone sipping my little drink, and I was fine. Both couples ended up talking to me at one point, kind of telling them a little bit like, yeah, I'm traveling solo, and most of the people that I've told that to, I'm not going around saying it to every single person, but if somebody asks, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying something different. They've actually been pretty positive about it. They're just like, wow, that's really cool, good for you. So that's nice because a lot of other people will just be like, wow, I could never do that. Oh my god, I'd get so bored. I don't get bored, especially during the daytime. If I have somewhere to just sit and read and have a little drink, I'm gonna be fine. It's the partying part that is like a little difficult for me, which I am about to go to the PJ party for a little bit and just vibe it out. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the PJ party. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted.
I think so. Is it uni and this right here 7 minutes together? Yes, we'll sort that out a bit.
So once I woke up, I went down to get breakfast. I still had a little bit of a stomach ache from like the drinks I had yesterday and also getting used to the motion of the boat. So I did buy some Dramamine because I wasn't used to it. I'm still a little not used to it yet. Then I went and laid out by the pool for a little while. The sun isn't really out, so it was kind of cold. Hopped into the hot tub for a little bit. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I woke up this morning and went down and got some breakfast, and I went to buy myself some Dramamine and some Tylenol because I had a headache yesterday, and then this morning I was a little nauseous from, you know, not being used to the boat moving because I'm not a boat person. I've never been on a cruise. I'm starting to get used to it though. After that I hung out by the pool for a little bit, tried to get some sun. It was a little windy, a little overcast, so I didn't stay out super long. And then I came back and freshened up, and now I'm kind of like not sure what to do at this moment because it's kind of like a weird time in the afternoon where like I already missed certain shows that I wanted to see, or like nothing else is happening. Maybe I'll go to the arcade, and that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'll go check out the arcade for a little bit before anything else happens. I have dinner reservations tonight at like 5:45, so I got a lot of time to kill. It's giving Barbie. That was the vibe with my chunky heels again. They just make me feel very tall and important. Yeah, so let's go walk around the ship and see what there's to do. I don't really remember what I left off with, but basically I was gonna go get lunch and walk around a bit. The sun came back out, so I immediately came back here to change, put my bathing suit back on and go sit out in the sun for a bit. And then again, clouds, got a little chilly. So came back here, I got dressed for dinner, and I'll show the full dress. And I have dinner in like an hour, so I don't know, maybe I'll go to the casino. I'm gonna go downstairs and go to the casino. And I'm not a really big gambler, but I might play a game or two just for fun before I go over to dinner. And I'm going to Extra Virgin, which is Virgin Voyages Italian restaurant. And I love Italian food, so hopefully it's really good. But yeah, so that's the evening, and then we'll see what happens after that. There's like a show I'm gonna go to, probably maybe see some live music or something, but again, I'll be taking you along with me. So let's go do those things. Here's the dress. It's just a little summer dress that I've had for like years and years at this point, but I haven't worn it in a few years, so I still think it's really cute and it passes the vibe check at least. So this one I'm gonna wear to dinner and for the rest of the evening. And yeah, cute little peep show dress. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, same. Jesse said, look,
have to talk about dinner like right now because I'm still thinking about it. It was so good. So for dinner, I went to Extra Virgin, which is their Italian restaurant. And again, by myself, did it last night, was fine doing it again. The only thing I learned is like bring a book or something, so I'm not like just staring at my phone the whole time. But it was basically like a 4-course, almost 5-course, I think. It was basically like a 5-course meal. They give you bread, I had a drink, and then after that they give you a charcuterie board, which I picked out a little bit, followed with an antipasto. I got the braised mini meatballs, and oh my god, they were so good. And then I was really just gonna get like pasta or something, like not like 2 big meals or anything. But they do like a pasta and then you pick a meat afterward, and they just gave me both at the same time. So I ended up getting the pork, it's like the pork cheek or something like that. And I was like not even gonna get that in the first place with the gnocchi and truffle butter sauce. Oh my god, like it was so good. I ate all the gnocchi, I ate most of the pork. I was gonna just finish up and, you know, head out. I was gonna skip dessert or whatever because I was really full by that point, obviously. And my server was like, well, just, you know, look at the menu. And he told me to get the bombolini, and I am so glad that he did because it was amazing. So it was like these fried, crispy dough balls, kind of, with a side of mascarpone and like this blueberry filling type thing that you would like put on top or dip it in. I ate all 3 of them because I'm like, this is so good. And my server was just so nice and attentive, and he brought me a shot at the end, and that was one of the best dining experiences I've had in a long time, especially like by myself, like just chilling. I was there for like 2 hours. But yeah, so now I'm waiting. I have a show at 10 o'clock. It's called Dual Reality. And then after that, I'll probably go to bed. I don't think I'm gonna go to like a club or anything because I'll be tired. I wanna get up early tomorrow so I can get some stuff done before I go into Cozumel and spend some time there. That's the rest of the evening. I doubt I'll be able to film anything inside this show. I won't do that anyway because I think it's rude, unless you're like, I'll like ask to or allowed to do that. But I'll let you know how it goes.